Hi, I'm Tony Bowen. Welcome to my Corn Country Rails. This is my last part in the N-Scale convention I went to in June 2019 in Chicago, Illinois. On my last 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, they were pretty open. Saturday was pretty laid back, which was fine. I had a number of days I was kind of go, 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 go. So kind of took the morning easy, went down and photographed some of the modules and got a chance to operate on a couple of them. Checked out the train show one last time to see if there were any items I just couldn't, live without. A friend of mine that lives about 20 miles away, he was able to come in for the day, and so he and I kind of met up, walked around some things I had already kind of scouted out for him, and he kind of did some shopping. We had lunch, and then later on he had to take off. I had to pick up my models from the model contest, which first time I'd ever gone to one of these shows. Not the first time I'd ever entered a model, but first time I had entered one in an N-Scale convention, and I was pleasantly surprised with the results. There was a lot of great talented modelers, and that was good to see. So did the train layouts, did the train show, sat in on a couple clinics that were really good. Later on that afternoon had picked up my models, and then we had the banquet that night. And the banquet was kind of bittersweet because it's one of those things I'd been anticipating all year long to come to this convention, and it was great. And I was able to sit around with a lot of people that I know from the Iowa area. And, when the convention was kind of done with the banquet, it was kind of like, a whole year has to go until this. But I could see people's excitement, even my own excitement. I could see where I'd be like, okay, I could easily see coming back to these year after year after year because it was just so much fun. The Sunday morning part that I'm adding on this was basically a manufacturer's breakfast. And so we had a really good breakfast, which I like breakfast food. And it was just good to hear about the manufacturers, some things that are coming out, some things that are in the works, the things that might be reworked or reissued coming out. And so it was really good insight to hear from the manufacturers in that. So I was really pleasantly surprised at the banquet that I was able to come home with a third place for a maintenance way piece of equipment. First place for diesel locomotives. First place for rolling stock. And a first place for cabooses. So I was glad to come home with that hardware. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the last part of my N-Scale convention series. And in 2020, it will be in Nashville, Tennessee. I already have a flyer here at home, and I don't know what our plans will be, but if it works out, I certainly would love going. So thank you. Bye-bye.